Alright, back to Batman Arkham Asylum. Hard difficulty.
For nextgenwalkthroughs.com.
Next gen walkthroughs. We didn't introduce ourselves.
HD glory.
Yeah, we didn't introduce ourselves on the previous video.
It is possible that you've never seen any next gen walkthroughs videos. This could be your first.
Yes.
In which case I'm Explicit D.
I am Beer Baron, or John.
Or I only have one name.
Oh, okay.
My parents named me Explicit D.
Mine named me John.
And they signed me up for Xbox Live when I was born also.
Oh, kind of like, you know, getting a life insurance policy as soon as you're born.
It's more like getting a social security number. It's just an identity that they wanted me to have my whole life. So
Explicit D. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, mine was more boring. Junior, John Jr. named after my dad.
But your dad goes by Jack.
But he goes by Jack, which is weird. Like, no one's ever called him John.
Like, ever?
No, except for, like, his grandma, I think he said, was the only person that ever called him John.
Huh. So it wasn't like they named you John and then decided to change his name?
No. Huh. He's gone by Jack every day of his life.
But his name's John.
Right. Hence, I'm Junior.
Okay, Junior.
No, don't call me that. No one's ever called me Junior.
Indiana.
Yeah, so you kind of climb up through the vent. There's this Joker gas on the ground. And there's a couple guards kind of hanging that you have to save.
So you got your grapple hook. Like, do you come with abilities?
Yeah, you come with some basic gadgets at the start of the game.
Does it teach you how to use them at the start? Or is there a different, separate tutorial? Or
Yeah, it teaches you that. I kind of blew right through it. I'm not really paying attention to it because, you know, this is my third time through the game as I'm recording this. You start with the bat wings. What the fuck are those things called? The
Batarang?
Batarang, yeah. And you have unlimited ammo for those, which is something like just a simple thing that they did that just makes the game that much more enjoyable. Like, if you had a limited number of Batarangs, that would have been frustrating as shit. But you just tap L1 really quickly, and that just throws a Batarang at whatever's close, whatever you're kind of aiming at. And if you want to, like, set up a shot at someone that's kind of far away, you hold L1, and depending on what gadget you have selected, holding L1, like, activates the aiming mode. But at the start, the only gadget you have is the Batarang.
Okay.
But later throughout the game, and like your first time through the game, you'll notice a lot of places that you can't really get to, but they're kind of highlighted when you're in this detective mode. That like grates that are really high up, or walls that you can blow up, that you get to later on in the game when you unlock new gadgets.
Yeah.
And like, I really wish that on subsequent playthroughs, just for fun, I could like have all the gadgets at the start.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, in Zelda, when you're playing through and there's all these places that you know, like, oh, I need the bomb bag to blow up this rock, but I'm not going to get the bomb bag till 3/4 of the way through the game, and I'm going to have to remember for the next 15 hours to come back to this one rock.
Yeah.
It's that exact same way, like, through a lot of this game.
Oh.
And like, through a ton of games too.
So would you call this an RPG?
In a way, yeah, because you gain EXP and you level up like your gadgets and shit. Now this kind of boss right here, like, he has no health bar because basically you were supposed to let him just fuck you up.
Oh.
And like, after he hits you a couple times, he'll kind of like overheat and like die on his own. But you'll fight a ton of these kind of guys later on in the game.
Yeah.
But you cannot kill this guy. Like, my second time through the game, I just tried to see how long I could stay alive for him, and it just got to the point where I was just running around in circles, damaging him for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But you can't kill him. You just have to let him fuck you up.
It's kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah. Well, on your second time through, when you know what to expect, it's really easy to like.
So
like,
why are you dodging him?
Because I thought that if I got hit again, I might die. And I think he overheats here in a second. I'm not sure.
Oh.
But yeah, he just collapsed. Or did he? Yeah, there he goes. So yeah, he just kind of imploded.
He can kill you though.
I didn't let him. I didn't try.
Oh.
But my point is, my second time through the game, I didn't let him kill me for like 10 minutes and did the tricks that you learn later on in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't go anywhere.
Huh.
So. Yeah.
Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham.